Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And so the Japanese company thinks that renting space on armpits is the next great ad frontier. So, it'll look a bit like that. There. It's not just ladies, I don't know how long he would have to stay in that position I feel like, wow, okay. The Wakino ad company. Few issues. Why are they not just hiring like gymnasts? Or in fact, any kind of athletes, people who win things and wear singlets. Yes! That's what you need to be doing. Hiring those people. Those are the people who show off their armpits the most, aren't they? I don't know about that for a job, though. That's got to be... I mean, obviously, if I was advertising something hairy, I guess that I could make that work. But it must tickle getting that on there. You couldn't be too... It's fraud. Patrick Lamb. He's done it again. Supreme Pie Award winner. Pork and something or other else. Doesn't really sound like my cup of tea, but he's done it. And I don't know if you know about the Pie Awards, but it's a blind tasting. So they don't know where these pies have come from. They're just, wolfing down pies left, right and centre. And yet, year after year after year after year, Patrick Lamb keeps winning. He's doing something right. Hats off. And send us some pies, please. I forgot to do the headline. The how does he do it headline. And now we're on to that. And I had a picture of him and everything. And I just forgot. Oh, if only I could turn back time. Now, 1 month on from the fuel tax, and Aucklanders are putting on a brave face, apparently. The AA says it hasn't heard any specific complaints over the tax from its members. So that's... You see, people say that Aucklanders are woolly woofers, fly-by-nighters, bit soft, and yet here we are, having to pay a bit more for our petrol, and we're just pretending it doesn't hurt. It's fine. It's not hurting. We'll wait and see what happens when the upcoming hike in national fuel tax comes in, of course. Not to mention that petrol's just going up around the world anyway. Just something in my eye. I'm not crying. Finally, I've been hearing this story a lot and seeing this story a lot, but not so much detail. A suspect is in custody after a shark was disguised as a baby and abducted from a Texas aquarium. The horn shark, known as Miss Helen, was grabbed from an open pool in the San Antonio aquarium by two men and a woman. They wrapped her in a wet blanket, put it in a bucket with a bleach solution, and pushed her out in a pram. I may have glossed over a few of the more interesting details of that. They stole a shark. That's the shark. You can see it. Very well camouflaged shark. So they had to find the shark first. Then they stole it. Then they disguised as the baby. Put bleach in the bucket. So they're trying to get the spots off. We don't know why did they steal the shark? Why did they dress it as a baby? Great. I love living in the world. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual world. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more.